Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is my last fancy face for the year. This is my December's fancy face, and as you can see, it's ice cream inspired. I've now been doing my fancy faces for a whole year, which is a big milestone for me. I just love releasing a new look each month, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to see the full gallery so far, I have an Instagram account called Make a Fancy Face, or you can still see all my other looks on my main account, which is Blake Designs. Jumping straight into the tutorial, so I'm just using a white eyeliner pencil to mark out the different coloured ice creams. This tutorial is mainly going to be body paints. There's not going to be too much makeup involved, mainly for shading and things like that. In Australia it's super hot right now, so I figured that this ice cream look was going to be most suitable. And one of the Aussie favourites over here, I believe it's pronounced the Neapolitan ice cream. So correct me if I'm wrong, but it was always a childhood favourite of mine, and I always remember going to look for the ice cream and the first flavour to go was chocolate. Really, you should just eat it all together, but people would get in there and just, yeah, eat their favourite flavour. So I just think this is a really fun look for summer. To mark out the first layer of ice cream, I'm using Tag's water activated paint in brown to do the chocolate ice cream. I found it really helpful to have the white eyeliner underneath just so I knew a rough guide. I'm not sure if you can see with this footage, but I did slightly change the shapes as I went along to improve them. So as you may have heard in my other videos, I'm more of a cautious artist. I've seen this done by Made You Look Lex, and she just whacks it on there, and yeah, I'm a bit more freaked out by that sort of stuff, so I'm like, no, I don't want to screw it up, I will mark it out first. So that's why I do it. Not necessary if you're a champion, just like, yeah, just draw it straight on with body paint. And then I'm doing the same thing with the white body paint. One thing I would change when I look back on this look was I used the Tag white paint to fill in this section, and I really wished I hadn't used a wax-based paint. They're really high pigmented, but when you do a large surface they can crack a lot and look patchy, and when I started to go over the top and shade with grey eyeshadow it just didn't sit nice. So I should have used either just a white grease paint or a white foundation. I do have a white foundation. That would have been so much better than using this one, or I believe it's a glycerin based face paint, which would be Graftobian. So if I was going to recreate this look again, I would definitely change that. Onto the pink face paint, which is the same process as the other two, just outlining it first and then going back in and filling it in with a bigger brush. Another process I would recommend changing is not putting the face paint on your eyelids. Probably use makeup for this process, or use face paint but set it straight away with powder or something, because mine sort of cracked and sort of stuck to each other because I was being a bit lazy and didn't let it dry properly. So that's just another tip to, yeah, make sure you set your eyeshadow. Now onto the sprinkles. I'm just using purple, blue, green and pink to fill in all the white section, just in random dots everywhere to make it look all nice and yummy. Time for eyeliner and foundation. For the foundation I'm just using the MAC Studio Fix. It's a nice coverage but not too full on that you feel cakey, and then I'm just going through and shading underneath the drips with a dark foundation powder. For the waffle or ice cream cone, I'm then using that same powder to shade out a section and then drawing in the pattern over the top just to give that cool waffly effect. And that's the finished look. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let me know what you want to see next time. Peace out.
Is this class as cannibalism?